mad, and he's also realized he's on the camera. But it's going to be Astaroth going up against Nightmare. No secrets here. Big bodies, big swords. They handle it well in Soulcalibur VI.
Yeah, and both of these characters are like very, very aggressive too. Like they're both trying to run a different kind of mixed game.
Yeah, Astaroth, super scary. Nightmare, probably the character that bodies me the hardest.
Oh, he definitely bodies me.
Well, how about the right on cue? Heavyweight fight. Begin, just run in and start pressing buttons. Alright, so we just had the patch fly. I think we are playing on the new one. Everything updated last night. Okobo, please. Or is the patch out? Yeah, the patch is definitely out. Saturday. Okay, that was cute. He watched him roll into the sidestep. That was actually kind of super disrespectful. Yo, he's going to do nothing on reversal edge.
You gotta take some risks.
Watch you roll forward.
Oh, that was cool too.
Does that feel risky to you? Big unblockable swords. We're having some fun today, man. Very laid back, headbutts galore, and Impulse trying to find his way outside of the arena, but that green wall can take 2 more hits and reversal edge again. Didn't quite work in his favor last time for Johnny Lash, and there he is, giving it up to Impulse. Full combo punish out of the RE into the wall break.
Soul charge does. He actually wants to try to salvage this round. He had pretty good control over there for a bit, but ridiculous.
Doesn't quite get the follow up. It's going to be a last hit situation in the headbutts galore. You saw the red gleaming. A little bit of armor. Hold up in a little 2-step. I don't know where Astaroth.
Desperate bull rush there, but it ended up paying off.
Yeah, I don't know where Astaroth is from or where he got his dance moves. I don't know if those were created for him as well, but working out in his favor. Johnny Lash, more plus frame pressure. And Impulse very calm. You don't see too many panic buttons or panic GIs or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I feel like when he understands when he has the opportunity. He rides it really well.
Right, one hand up, sword behind his back, let the knees do the work, but great blocks from Impulse. Tries to get a counter there and just out of range for that stump, looking for the overhead ring out situation. I definitely got hit with it, didn't know.
That's how you know you have like really proficient Nightmare players.
And right on cue, trying to get back at it again. The 6B just out of range, which is rare to hear. Out of range when you talk about Nightmare and Astaroth. Some of the most ridiculous horizontals, in the game.
Oh no! Big third break on that reverse follow up. It's a nice little.
Oh my goodness! I don't just give me a hug. I just want to be friends. And there's no way this is going to work. What? See, this is why I'm in the booth. This is why I'm in the booth and not on the buttons, because
that's that grappler instinct, man.
I was pretty sure that was not going to work.
Nah, he knew. Felt it.
All right, and Johnny Lash seemed to be fighting back from the depths. Throughout this tournament so far, we have had the GoTE versus the TNS wave. Now, Impulse is kind of just doing his own thing, but Johnny Lash trying to bring it home for the specific Tampa area. Tong Lee in the building, coming to help out for the kids.
Impulse is a full stick of butter here,
so close to the edge. You can hear the screams from the crowd, people feeling the intensity. Oh my God! He tried to dunk. I don't know if they play ball where he was born, but we gotta slow down, Astaroth. You can't just jump across the stage. Oh my God! And he does it again. Now watching his legs, keeping it safe, looking for the ring out opportunity, and Impulse not gonna give it to him. Instead, he's gonna slide out of the ring in true Soulcalibur fashion. When I picked up this game, he told me if you ever ring somebody out, it's Soulcalibur mannerisms to ring out with them. You just have to join them, jump off the stage.
Oh, of course.
It's just a thing, and I never asked how or why. I just did it, and I understand that. So if you're an aspiring Soulcalibur player and you ring somebody out, make sure you follow them.
Always.
Don't ask why. You just do it. Shake my hand.
It's very important to lab out the most stylish way to exit the ring after ringing somebody out with your character.
This is why I reached such a mid-level skill cap, because I didn't, the Soulcalibur specific things that you have to do. I simply wasn't ready. Rushing in.
Oh,
breaks through. Bring the terror charge back. Hold up. Ooh, a back full of rocks, and this is looking like a wash. Flapjack 2K guaranteed. And another perfect on the screen. Hold on, wait a minute, sir. Let's not, you know.
You gotta relax a bit there.
All right.
Oh, nice game. Rush, big damage here.
Yo, that was 2 hits, 3 hits. And that
That's
took,
rough.
okay. Oh, God. Oh,
okay.
boy.
I was gonna say, you better take that platform.
Hey, how about that? You know, I got it in me coming back to back. A perfect for a perfect, and it's even as it gets. Johnny Clash. Excuse me. I'm not sure if I called him Johnny Cash earlier. I would be inclined to do so. But on the off chance that I did, I'm sorry so much. Another fully charged bull rush.
Oh, nice contested art attack there.
Yeah, Johnny waking up with the I don't want to take this right now. Beautiful soul charge, but again, the double drop kick.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, these guys are just going to spin all of the cake right now. They don't want to go to another round. They want it immediately. Not enough for the kill, but one more touch. Flashing guard break armor. It's going to swing for the fence. A single hit could do it from Asheron. Oh! Let me put it in the offhand for the extendo range.
That was optimal footsies range.
Yeah, he didn't even hit him with the front of the axe. He hit him with the side of it. That part doesn't even cut you.
Really anxious trying to contest these bull rushes with ties, which is definitely not the way to do that.
Nice bait on the GI on wake up, follows up with the throw. Catching the recovery frames of the GI and picking up where he left off in that first round is Impulse. Here is the lethal hit. And so much patience from Johnny, like,
Let's stand the onslaught for so long, and we're at round 5 again.
All right, how we like that drop kick for a stylish ring out to follow?
Always.
Pretty decent. All right.
Nice side step.
Yeah, Johnny Clash getting a little too liberal with these unblockables, fully charging them, hoping that Impulse would stay in place. Now he did have the life lead to risk a couple of these opportunities, but let's beat Soul Charge with the Soul Charge, but I swung the button first.
That's gonna hurt.
Spin cycle! Stop it! You are dead, my guy. You are dead. Oh, yeah, the back drop. All you can do is smile. That's all you can do with a broken back and Johnny Clash. 1 game away from the grand final? Is that 2-1 or is that 1-1? Yo, Soulcalibur happened so fast, I can't even keep track of it.
I gotta say, that was a very good full charge command throw there.
Yo, Impulse is like, yeah, I got you. Nice props. And Johnny Clash is like, yeah, don't look at me, dog. You know I worked you right there. Don't look at me. All right, so it's one set apiece, 1-1, excuse me. This is the winner's final, so it will be a 3 out of 5 set. Impulse looking to shake things off immediately and get right back into it, but no. Same thing doing, Johnny Clash. You're going to eat these lethal hits. And it's all offense here from Impulse in game 3.
Getting on a mileage of Ball Risings here.
Yeah, Johnny not given the privilege to play the game here in that first round. I think Impulse is, he's had enough. Johnny clearly a huge momentum-based guy. It seems that every round that he wins in a massive life lead, with the exception of the optimal footsies range axe swing. But he gets a hit and it just snow dry, like you can see right here. Look at another perfect. Preemptive perfect.
Definitely a slobber knocker of a match today. Reversal Edge Nightmare having one of the fastest reversal edges in the entire game.
I just want to see an Astaroth reversal edge B and just throw a ring him out.
I want to see it.
Just
so
go
bad.
for it, because no one ever goes for it. This is why you should go for it.
Next up.
All right, nice delay wake up, but he's on the ground a little too much, about to get pressed.
Yeah, I feel like there's a good bit of data collection. Notice that Impulse is going like really hard with his offense.
Oh my God, big whip opportunity. Unfortunately dropped for Johnny Clash. What the scoop?
Oh my God, that's a ring out. I have never seen that before.
Picked up exactly where he left off, and Impulse is lost, man. He just goes, and Johnny Clash waiting for the perfect moment. Momentum for sure.
Right time to take it back.
Wow.
Big boy hitboxes.
Wait a minute, yo, he is getting harassed in this corner. You are not allowed to leave, Nightmare. You are in timeout. Hold this full combo. My goodness.
Oh my God.
That's about half health. What is happening? In the bait.
Good
Yeah,
attack.
too much momentum right now. There's no way. Impulse, whatever you have left in the tank, you need to reach for it now because Johnny Clash is going to run away with this one. 2 games to 1 with the crowd behind him in every way imaginable. But look at Impulse. He's just like, no big deal. He doesn't look defeated on his face.
Taking a deep breath there. That was quite a storm to weather.
All right, well,
he took a couple of grabs there to get out of that, but I mean, there's only so much you can do.
All right, so when you're in a situation like that, right, where it's tied up and someone takes a convincing game on you, how do you as a player react to a situation like this?
Well, like that, I guess.
There you go, doing the work for you before we can even dive deep into the mind of Argon Ross. There you go. Okay, we'll take it, baby.
Nice break attack.
Oh my goodness. Hold up. Now, Impulse doesn't show it on his face, but let me find out he has that killer instinct deep inside with him and the mind of a murderer as Johnny Clash looking like a ragdoll in practice mode right now. Impulse with the answer. Can he close it out and send this to a decisive game 5? Oh my goodness.
Impulse definitely had a bit of a mean streak here. He is desperate to take that game back. Like, that game was stolen from me.
All right, kicks. Keeping it very simple now. Oh, but let me chase you down. You know, usually Astaroth is the aggressor, you know, trying to find his way in, mix up his grabs, his armor, his full rushes, and whatever have you.
I definitely feel like Astaroth is a bit of an edge. Wow. That armor there.
Oh, you were saying? You feel like Astaroth has...
So I was going to say that. I feel like Astaroth doesn't really have too hard of a time contesting Nightmare's armor. So, yeah, I can definitely understand that, like, Astaroth would be the aggressive, but I feel like Impulse is really good at figuring out when he can start his offense. Just like that. Punish on that reversal edge.
Yeah, he thought he had the wall there. Instead, he's about to get scooped. Back to the corner again. We know how well Johnny Clash plays with his opponents in the corner. And Impulse with the clutch reversal edge to get out of this situation. Oh my God, the ring out.
Very well played. The reversal edge exchange, and we're just like that. We're at game 5.
All right. So both of these bigs clearly don't want to lay down. If you don't feel like that's donation worthy to help out these wonderful kids here at the Children's Hospital, I don't know what to tell you. These guys delivering early on here in the winners final Soulcalibur VI action out of the gate. Fire. But
you got to do it for the kids, man. This is some good gameplay.
Johnny Clash is going to
real good gameplay.
Take his time and go back to the character select screen. Not even random select stage. I like that a lot. I really like that. You can randomize the stage in between games. Really clean stuff, and it's an opportunity for a breather without completely breaking the action.
That was a very good implementation by Robert Soul. I really like that. Okay, so this stage, we're not going to see any ringouts on this stage, but we're definitely going to see a lot more ball play. Johnny Clash really desperate to keep this wall. Nice!
Damn!
Perfect reversal edge bait by Johnny Clash.
Yo, these guys, I thought it was going to be a heavyweight fight at the beginning where you just rush in. It was going to be quick and just over fast, but these men showing us the complete opposite. Deep inside their heads, adaptation at its finest, big momentum shifts. It's just playing with fire on both ends. Hold up.
A lot more respect from both players this game. Very nice ATA.
He's going to get the wall. No, he will not. Terror charge instead. Fire it up. Looking for the flapjack to get the continuation on the wall combo, but no. Johnny Clash with the denial. Soul charge again. Even in low health situations, always wants to fight out for the round, but instead he gets G-checked by Soul Edge. Wait a minute, sir. I'm the main antagonist. Who are you? Oh my goodness. This has to go to round 5, right? Like, it has to. Ooh. Looking for the belly flop. All right, sidestep into Soul Charge. Going to reset the situation.
Very, very low.
Yeah, big time trouble. Great stuff from Impulse with the recognition. Soul Charge to save itself, but instead turned it into some wonderful offense. But wait a minute, has not closed the door just yet. Astaroth on the most magic of pixels cannot take a single thing on hit. Good tech, Bull rush just out of the range, and there's the guard crush. An opportunity for the kill, 50-50 to duck. What is happening? And he makes a... Dog, stop it. Stop it. Something got knocked out. All of everything got knocked out. All right, bring us back. Hold up. Hold up. I think it's the actual floor shaking with the hype from the building. The crowd thoroughly into this situation. Johnny Clash looking to close the door, and a massive crowd pop-off representing the Tampa Never Sleeps crew. Hold up.
Momentum back.
Sidestep. Did he get him? He did not. Great dunk and a punish. Impulse lives to fight another day, and just in time before the unblockable connects, and of course, round 5, game 5, what's it gonna be? This is crazy. This is actually crazy. All right, Flapjack denied. But Impulse still imposing his will, working it in. Oh, this is gonna hurt. All right, Soul charges up. He will not have another bar meter. He has to make it happen now. Scoop, Terra Charge back, active once again, and this is the door closer for Impulse. Can he end it? And that is going to be it. Impulse finally lets out the ultimate sigh of relief. Look at him, giving props in victory. And he is going to be sitting on the grand finals side of winners.
What a stellar match to open Soulcalibur here today.
This game is too good, man.
Absolutely so back and forth the whole way through.
It's so fun. Oh my god, yo, look how wild my hair is. It's everywhere.
Like it was.
I got swung by Astaroth like one too many times, and then it had real life effects. It's all good though.
There was a.
We real out here, Florida boys.
There's a hell of a story just coming out of those games. Like so many adjustments back and forth on both sides. Big swings of momentum both ways. Both players capitalizing on so many good opportunities.
Yeah, and you know the crazy part about that is that Johnny Clash is still very much alive. He's on the losing side. He's going to have to go through the other 2 opponents, one more, and then a potential rematch if he can get back up. However, let me check. All right, so this guy, he plays Talum. Okay, I know on one end.
I believe that's Ragu.
Yes, that is Ragu.
Okay, so we got Ragu and Mike Lorenzo.
All right, and it is...
So I know Ragu plays Talum. I don't know
let me just call it what it is. Ragu's a maniac, bro.
Oh, I know.
This man is a maniac.
I know. I played against him. I know how that is.
This man definitely woke up CE twice, but you know, it's like it's Talum. I can cancel it and save, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Presses all of the buttons, does all of the jumps. The best defense is a good offense, right? And that is the mentality that's got him so far now.
Hey, man, you can't lose if your opponent can't play the game.
I mean, I understand. The talent players worldwide all believe press the buttons, win the game. It is what it is. I'm not knocking them by any stretch of the imagination, but they do what they do. So this should be wildly exciting. But on the other hand, in the all-white, baby, 2B, she is not playing this game, but a game of her own.
Both of these characters are very, very aggressive. It's not very different from the last match that we saw, except instead of big bodies, we got a lot of speed on both sides.
Love it. Gotta love the... I'm looking for a word, and I can't find it, but it's on the spectrum of versatility and different ability. Anyway, immediately throw text. Yeah, just gonna run up RE, excuse me, to open the match. Having none of it, it is my turn. Watch me press all the buttons.
So I do know for a fact that Ragu loves to implement reversal edges, a big part of the gameplay. So we're gonna have to see how Lorenzo adjusts to that or accounts for it.
Especially when Talon can cancel hers, you know, special ability.
Very strong. CB with that. Big combo damage. Oh, Lorenzo already calling out the Lorenzo. Now, Lorenzo, I've played against him many games. And he plays every game in a similar manner. He's a very, very patient player. He's very content to not have to take unnecessary risks. And he knows how to capitalize off of a lot of the opportunities that come.
Now that you say his name, I remember him. This guy definitely played Injustice 1 with us way back. At like one of these regionals. I remember running into him. So crazy. Oh, no one cares about the cancel if you have no opportunity to do it. All right, it's going to reversal edge. And wow.
Utilizing that stance out of the reversal edge.
Okay, is this like a setup game? Because that was one. It looked like one of those videos that you see when the game's like 20 years old, where 2 guys choreograph the whole thing and they're jumping over each other or whipping normals, and very funky sequence there at the end, but it was 2B coming out on top.
Definitely that kind of character.
All right, how about a perfect? No, Mike Lorenzo say, listen, man, it ain't over until I have no health. Not going to lay down just yet. And Ragu says, all right, bro, I got you. Hold these kick flips.
Or the attempt to sidestep that, but not pay off. Activating Soul Charge right away. This character is so scary.
Okay, holding it down. Coming in with the straight verticals. Full combo conversion. Yo, 2B is so clean to watch, man.
1-4 CE, nice whip punish. Nice sidestep.
Yeah, and Lorenzo.
I don't know if Lorenzo has played Ragu before or just he knows how this goes, but he is like perfectly baiting out all these reversal attempts. It's like he already knows what he needs to do.
Yeah, I definitely remember, Mike. He played Joker, bro.
Yeah.
It's just this one.
He is a very loyal.
Oh my God, it's been a long time, man. I've seen this man about 5 years.
Yeah, he did tell me when I played him in BB5, the first time he was able to come out to like a big event for a while. So
Yeah.
he's definitely getting the most of it, entering many games.
Yeah, good to see him here with the strategy you talked about. You can't miss all the top 8s if you play all the games. Or you could, and then probably time to retire. But all right, get that web up, keeping things safe. Oh no, and the backs Joe, he's so on point with all of his punishes. He's definitely, I would say, versed in the matchup for sure. Uncheckable right there.
Unfortunately, we got a pretty heavy momentum swing here.
And the Soul Charge, running down, Soul Charge it out, and I don't know if, whoa, wait a minute. Lorenzo doubting the range on that Talon CE, thought he may have been just out of the hitbox's extension.
I think he legitimately just didn't respect the option and Ragu would just go for it. I feel like he ran forward and tried to establish something and Ragu was just like, nope, I'm
yeah, dog. In case you didn't know, this is what I do. Side steps with him. Gets grabbed once more. Oh, the arm bar. Here's a double punch. Oh. Weapons to the face. And Talon's so sick. I haven't seen many shotgun opportunities come in. He definitely was throwing them around in his journey to top 4. But it's Lorenzo playing the spacing game 2B range.
A lot of mileage in that backstep.
Ooh, nice duck on the throw. What's he going to do with it? Gets the launch. There's no
way. Go again.
Wow. That single move by itself did that much?
2B, very explosive character.
It's a great word for it.
Only keeps getting better every single patch.
I remember talking with Vigilance a way back, and he was like, yo, KP, I'm going to tell you something. I feel like 2B may be like the secret top tier. People just don't know it yet. And I said, we'll see, man. You're talking to the wrong guy, because my opinion on this isn't, you know, it should be.
2B is definitely a character that she can exercise a lot of knowledge. If you don't know what you're up against when you fight this character, you're going to get absolutely exploded.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up because I had this discussion the other day, well not the other day, at one of the events I've been to, and I said, man, if you look across the spectrum of fighting games, is 2B currently the best scrub killer out?
I don't know.
In her game.
I think Nightmare's a better scrub killer than 2B.
Really?
I think so. Now, granted, I'll admit that's probably a very small margin.
Yeah.
But Nightmare is like the classic scrub killer in this series. And he only gets better in his job.
It's a good discussion. But right now, Talon needs to get better at approaching and not blocking because that guard gauge is flashing red. So Soul Charge is going to take it down just a little bit and try to get some offense going. But no, nothing doing. Lorenzo beats him. Big B. Take you up to the skies, and this is trying to mount a comeback.
Trying to exercise any option that has to stifle momentum.
Oh.
Yeah, that is a very long string.
How about a back full of tree? I don't know if Talon, she likes to jump and climb things, but I don't know if she wants to get that high. Usually so nimble and acrobatic with her movement, but instead it's Lorenzo mounting his 3-round comeback. Guard gauge still red, big time trouble for Ragu. He's going to have to commit to something.
Very nice reversal. He's recognizing that that's one of his
Oh my God, back roll into CP.
You gotta do it sometimes.
Every time.
Every time. As long as it works.
All right, more dedication, getting some health back. All right, there's the run. And he was telling me about that move. So that move replaces her running kick, the running slide. And she only has access to it when she's under 30% health in Soul Charge, and the lethal hits. Only hits you if you're caught standing. But Lorenzo, not faded at all. And is that 2 out of 3?
I believe it was 2
Yeah,
out of 3.
that's 2 out of 3. That should be done.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yo, sorry, but the set is over, bro. Yeah, to bring the bearer of bad news, it's 2 out of 3. This is loser semis. Sorry, Rago. It's just the way of the world.
Soulcalibur can go pretty fast, but I don't know if 3 out of 5 for every game.
No. Please, no.
2 out of 3 is usually sufficient for Soulcalibur.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty explosive game. Pretty crazy burst damage at times, but then you get certain characters who just defy what's normal. You can lose a round because it's, you just get mauled, or maybe you get ring out.
Yeah.
Or maybe it goes in time and somebody pops a soul charge which stops the clock. So there's so many different variants, but the 3 out of 5 rounds is the thing that gives it the
That's always been a standard
butter,
of 3D
for
fighters.
sure.
It makes a lot of sense. It works out for just. So
Like-
I think a lot of 3D fighters are just so momentum heavy. Like 3 out of 5 rounds is usually like that's enough time where you can make adjustmts within the match to the point where it's like either you're getting outplayed straight up, or you at least have enough time because the damage is so large that like by the time you start getting to like round 3, round 4, it's like okay, I should start doing this now.
All right, is Eunice 2 out of 3?
Yes.
Okay, cool. 2 out of 3 rounds, 2 out of 3 games.
Yep.
Is that enough?
I think it's enough.
I think so too. I like watching that game.
It's definitely enough. Like Eunice is. There's definitely a lot that can happen momentum-wise in that game. But like sometimes you watch it, it's like there's no way you can just have like 2 out of 3 rounds or 2 out of 3 games. But Eunice is like the interactions in that game are so complicated that usually it's like 2 out of 3 is enough to figure out what you need to do.
Sounds good, man. Because
usually like 1 round can be enough to make the necessary adjustments. Be like, okay, I need to start doing this.
Yeah, I like to get this perspective from like the different communities because that's such a hot topic in games these days. Obviously, everything can't and shouldn't be 3 out of 5 because the reality is it's more than just just because. It depends on how volatile the game is. Like Marvel 3 could never be 2 out of 3 ever. If you're one of those people, you just need to stop watching fighting games.
And sometimes it's a question of like in the case of Marvel 3, it's like combos last a very long time, but they also instantly kill you if you get touched. But then, like in games like this, like combos are very short, but they're very, very high.
It takes a lot of hits,
In the case of Eunice, it's like when you get hit by a combo, it's long enough and tends to not do a whole lot of damage. So you get enough time to think about how the next set of interactions is going to go by the time you're actually able to play the game.
Sure, yeah, that sounds good. So, and it's more than just the time to think. It's more about a necessity. Did you have the time to adapt? Were you getting mixed like a maniac? Where it was out of your hands, then of course we start talking 3 out of 5. But when it's clean and just about all of the situations can be reset or explained or understood in such a short process, then it makes sense. Unless you get ring out 3 times in a row, then that's on you. Anyway, going into this losers finals now, this return. Johnny Clash bringing that Astaroth, or the incredible Astaroth right now with this green skin. They knew what they were doing out there in Project Soul, but Lorenzo keeping it all white, everything, baby. Clean 2B in our home arena. I'm a huge sports guy, and I've always been my whole life, and I feel like if you're playing at home, you have an advantage. So right now, Lorenzo's definitely cheating. Random stage, yeah, all right. Okubo, please. See, cheating. Whoa!
A little bit early on that GI.
Okay, what is happening? Break attack. Plus frames, and watch your legs. All 2 of them. They're pretty big, Astaroth.
Both of these characters have access to a lot of range, but this is a classic power in that sense.
It's so scary to watch Astaroth simply charge up those attacks. It's like, hold up, bro, what is happening?
Oh my god, 3 hits! That's all it took to do that much damage. Johnny Clash demonstrating that he has quite a bit more matchup knowledge.
I love grapplers, bro. I could never play one, but like I love watching them. All right, B, do B.
Okay, healthy damage off of this too. Trying to salvage something out of this game, but big swing guard break here. Flat. Okay, plus on that aggressive. Johnny Clash at the edge here. Oh, wow. That missed by inches.
Optimal footsie range. And right back at you, just the tip of the axe. Maybe the broken part, and again, one button on top of the other. Oh, you're going to get knocked down for that one. Can't get the combo extension a little too far out, but how about a launcher for your troubles? A win is a win any way you can take it, and refusing to disappoint Johnny Clash in all of these last round battles. I can't deal with this man.
There's a lot more usage of this matchup, which I feel like is a really good play.
So much damage.
So, okay, Johnny Clash is not biting on the back this time. Plus, actually, does not want to deal with that next one. Armor of the bull rush.
She is such a joy to watch. Holy. Like, what is she doing right now?
On this mix.
Do you even know what's happening, or do you just die?
All right, I feel like that was a really good set of interactions there, because like there are certain things that you have to know how to check when you're dealing with 2B aggressive shift, and I'm not entirely sure if Astaroth just doesn't really have the tools to deal with a lot of the options, or Johnny Clash really just doesn't know. And I mean, this is game 1, but I feel like it's kind of a key thing to pay attention to in the second round.
Oh, nice duck.
Instead of reaching that wall combo.
Right back at you. And it seems a lot of this set is they both have the same idea, but it's whoever hit the button first.
Yep.
At a certain distance, their optimal range for their biggest, damage starters and OP setups that they want to pursue. It's just a matter of that I pressed it first. Wow.
Big damage grab on the position. Tons of mix-up that you got to deal with. Okay.
Going up top.
Sledge. What's the mix?
One more time. Advantage attacker,
okay.
and that is going to be a lethal hit into nothing.
Sledge being on both sides, but because Lorenzo was the aggressor,
no break on the throw. That is going to do it there. Johnny Clash down 2 rounds to 0. The momentum-based gameplay that has driven him up to this losers final match seemingly left in the last set. Did he run out of gas?
There it is again, that big back, tons of range.
Weird trade.
Oh
my God! Side throw. Sit down.
Go with that mix up.
Yeah, and right back at you. Grab who? I mean, wow! And a dunk on the dome and to a slice of the ankle. Johnny Clash showing signs of life here in game 2. Mix up.
We gotta throw mix up. Nice job.
Oh my God. Trying to dunk on 2B. Hold up. Scoop. And that time he got to the button first just in time. Yep, and Johnny Clash against the wall stopped it. Such a weird angle, but luckily the way Astaroth swings that axe, it goes right into his favor. Again, here's the momentum. As soon as I called out whether or not he ran out of gas, he said, KP, I know my car, all right? I know my car.
Picks up 6K.
Oh, yeah, you're dead.
God.
You're dead. And just like that, 3 rounds straight, 1 game apiece. Who is going to earn a date with Impulse in that nightmare on the grand final side?
You are quiet now. that was a very interesting game because it was really starting to look like from this end that like it almost like there wasn't a whole lot of matchup knowledge potentially on Johnny Flash's side. But just like that, like 3 big rounds.
All right, I need this to be a 3-0 so I can get some food. Whoever wins this set, please. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get that. All right, right back on you. And Johnny Flash must have heard my cries because there's no quicker round than a perfect.
From the screen for 2 seconds and round 1's over.
All right, Scoop. Everything is working now. And you know, you ever get in that zone as a fighting game player when you're in a tournament where you're like, yeah, like I've got this in the bag. I mean, it's never over until it's over, but you have those matches where it just clicks and everything works.
Yeah, and everything's definitely working out for Johnny Flash in this game.
Oh, the chase down, I like it. Luckily, Lorenzo put a button out there. He was about to get dunked.
Yeah, that was a good attempt on chasing aggression shift there. Not quite payoff the way he wanted. Okay, good patience. If that counter hits 6B, if it's going to be...
You're dead.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Oh, he just stopped her for to me. Yo, that was such a huge chunk. That was like 20%.
Oh, no.
And he's lost half health from one touch.
Oh, my
R8,
God,
and
he went
hit
for
it.
it.
Wall?
Oh, well, but...
Yo, go for it again.
Full charge. Please get me off of this wall.
Oh, this is the W.
No, not like this. No.
No! And then the G. Yo,
that was a
GI.
little bit of a flex right there.
Yeah, it was.
But,
And Lorenzo's a little too comfortable, man. He's like, wait, hold up. Yo, he woke up. He really woke up. And the whole time his opponents have just been giving him props. Johnny's just like, hey, look, man, I'm trying to cook. I need my rematch in Grand Finals. I came here to get this W. And one more game of 2 stands in between them. Scoop, mix-up potential, back throw. Let's take a ride. This way. Oh, again, you didn't see the bricks on this side. Oh, new interior designer, Astaroth. Let's remodel the stage. Oh my goodness! All right, Johnny Flash, chill. Let the man play. All right, let the kids play. Sometimes you gotta let them play. We're not in the day and age no more of handing them a wired controller that's not plugged in and they don't know.
Not against this character. Certainly not this late in the tournament.
Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. Johnny Flash about to just waltz in the Grand Finals.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. And Lorenzo has been downloaded. We get a little shit.
This is looking like a little bit of a download, unfortunately. Lorenzo's still got bar and a half and a round to try to bring this back.
Oh, 2 big whiffs. And Lorenzo not even gonna. Oh my
god, Max Reigns
I quit.
Rush.
I quit. I don't know what's happening anymore. But apparently Lorenzo
that
doesn't
might be a
either.
pixel. Oh, just enough.
That
What?
is what you call an answer.
Battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
What a huge swing in momentum.
Yo, didn't even hug him back. What's up? I saw that. Didn't even hug him back. Someone says, how you gonna pop off on Lorenzo? Lorenzo hugs him. Didn't even hug him back. Real man, trying to get the W. All right, there you go. Now all is well. All is well.
Johnny Flash hungry for that rematch against Impulse.
Running it back. He looked at the booth, gave us the Birdman hand rub. You know, it's about to get real serious in here as Impulse brings it back, breathing as if he's intimidated. You're the one and winner, sir. Do not show this, maybe it's seemingly false act of confidence.
Perhaps.
Right? Maybe he's just boosting him up like, oh, bro, you're so hard. You're going to beat me. And then he just waltzes by.
Honestly, I feel like just from watching these guys, like, I feel like this matchup just has to be stressful for both of them.
Oh.
Like I can see that when I watch, like, high-level Undernight players go up where it's like, you know, regardless of who you think might or might not win, you're having a good time, but you're not having a good time because you're so stressed because anything anything can go wrong.
I've definitely had a multitude of tournament matches where I'm having fun when I'm not having fun.
Exactly.
For sure, because certain characters just do something to your insides, and Astaroth's certainly one of them if we are taking Impulse's body language into account. However, he is on the winner's side, so he has a theoretical 3 games to give.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, before it goes back. But the clip-on is in the hair. You know, it's looking nice and smooth. But Johnny
Welcome to
Johnny
the stage
Clash
of
with the
history,
wave check, let you know, hey man, it's deep out here. So we're going to see just how far he can swim in these waters as he tries to secure the gamers on the edge. For the kids title for 2019, Soulcalibur VI, 3 games away. Will we see the reset hand in hand, or will Impulse send me to Chick-fil-A faster than Johnny Clash's final rounds against M. Lorenzo? I'm just waiting to see, baby.
Players are hungry, the commentators are hungry, everybody's hungry. All out here, having a good time. Enjoying this wonderful, wonderful charity event hosted by Gamers on the Edge. We are going into Soulcalibur VI Grand Finals, one back from Winners Finals. Johnny Clash versus Impulse. The big 2-2 right off the bat for Johnny Clash. Whoa! Left down.
Yeah, you remember what happened last time I moved up against this wall. Okay, weird. Yeah, weird sequence there. Oh, but a big boy sidestep and a death.
Oh, barely not enough, but there's that DK. Slide.
Fight! Oh yeah! Right?
I don't know. Weird.
Definitely showing a lot of respect for the negative offense, but to find a way to shut down this momentum, because this is looking real.
Yeah, 7 golden letters certainly isn't the way to cut it. You usually want to be on the giving end of those and not the receiving.
This is not the character that you want to give momentum.
All right, oh, it's Nick and Astaroth. Wait a minute. We got green guts everywhere and green things. Close your eyes, children. We're trying to raise money for you.
Guy. You got plenty of meter to work with. There's a lot that you can get off of.
Get up close and personal right now. Terror charge active. Getting those in the hands. Moves. Soul charge as well. Oh!
Whoa!
Alright, armor. Do it there, but you wheel the launch and dumps him off the side of the castle. How's that for a side quest, Carol? Go check our ass out to see what's going on. Oh, the beauty of this game where it's actually never over. You have 95% life. Oh, that's cute. Why don't you come over here into my office? There's a ring out. Whoa!
Whoa! There's like no recovery on that. That was ridiculous.
That was like KRS big.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, okay.
Wow, and that was on the pixel about, he was about to have to block that. Barely. Skin of his teeth activating that soul charge and has a second chance at life. Here's a throw, big boy opportunity, scoop. One more should get the job done, and I like it. The step back into the CE, but instead, it's Impulse ready with the boot to the face. No more of your late game heroics. 1-0, and a more comfortable smile on his face.
That's definitely a sigh of relief there. Recognizing that that's a very risky time to be a little bit too patient.
My man didn't even like run his hands through
Welcome
the hair
to
like
the
most of
stage
us
of
hair guys do.
history,
He
retold.
did his eyebrows. All right, this is too handsome stuff. Too like stop it. He definitely won the tournament with that move. Like Johnny Clash, pack it up. It's over, bro. That man did the I should just quit, bro. I can't. There's no way he loses after that.
We're on to a bit of a bigger stage, so ring out. So probably not going to be quite as much play. Really get to see how the momentum swings. Terror charge.
Oh,
Big
God.
damage.
Terrible. Terror charge. All right.
Whoa.
Wow. Didn't even. He
That was,
attempted to throw it.
that was a little bit of an execution error there.
All right, scoot whoop. Back throw, let's take a ride. Get some water, Nightmare. I heard you thirsty. All right, they haven't been able to get off the ground the entire time until the wake up. Reversal edge sidestep. Scoop.
Okay. A big swing and damage already. Right. Oh, yeah, that's a hard guess.
Wait, what? We really just got a scoop like that?
Yeah. Post-GI game on Nightmare, very, very scary.
Oh,
have to commit. Wow.
How about committing yourself to winning the entire tournament? Tournament point for Impulse. He said, you know what? Oh, ring outs? I got you. Oh,
That was like a 50-second match. Like, I swear. I don't think that took even more than a minute.
Impulse even has to laugh at it. It's like, yo, Soulcalibur so
my
volatile
God.
at times.
This game is crazy, man. It's great, but it's crazy.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
All right, we're going to another stage. Gonna take a trip out of the ocean.
A little bit of coaching. They really out here talking about no coaching.
Battle 1.
They see the momentum shift is too big. He's gonna need to calm down and figure something out. This
This is a good way to start.
Just out of range before the connection.
Whoa. Really nice stuff under that
Follow up. I'm just watching it all now just to see how Impulse is gonna carry on. Hit the back throw. What's up? So much damage on both of them. I love it. As a huge, supporter of the strike throw coalition across all fighting games.
Strike throw coalition.
Yeah, I love it. The most basic concept of all time, yet the one that always stands the test of time. You cannot nerf the strike throw no matter how you try.
No, you cannot.
You can take away 50-50, you can nerf vortexes, you can do it all, but strike throw is forever, alright? Ooh, and that wall barely saving his life. Take a step on him. Damn, broke everything. And it's not just the one step. Astaroth takes about 3 steps, so I don't think you're supposed to survive that, but it is what it is. And the cookage continues. This is the round that can close it out. Impulse. Terror charge from full screen to 3 basically, and what a great start. Swing. Catches the whip punish in between, and yeah, Impulse running from the beginning of the bracket to victory. The black so close he can taste it, but back to the wall. Reversal edge, one guess in a dream. And to the attacker goes the advantage, and that is going to be it. Impulse is your Gamers on the Edge 2019 Soulcalibur VI champion. Nightmare gets the job done, and the People's Champ Johnny Clash is going to come up just short. Second place. Fantastic Astaroth performance.
Yeah,
Got to give all due respect to the god Klob down in South Florida. Astaroth is a hype character in South Florida, or Florida, sorry, does it well.
Johnny Clash definitely bringing the hype for all of his top 4. Really working hard out here to make it all the way back to grand finals, but I guess he just ran out of steam.
I mean, that play style, man, I
time.
can imagine what's going through him as a player. Every single set you have is a heartbreak thriller. Every game going to 5 rounds, the 3-2 sets. I had a 3-2 set with him too, or a 2-1, excuse me, because it was before then. But how much of a toll can your body take of this much before you finally come up short? And we saw the exact ending to a wonderful story. But the best player did win, and he came out on top. Nightmare going to present him to that plaque later. Thank you all so much for tuning in.